Hello, everyone. So today I was inspired to, after being in a meditation, to offer this opportunity to people who come across this video eventually to experience a powerful healing. Before we get into the transmission and the healing, I would like to give a certain insight into what actually healing is. And this is not just a healing transmission. It's a powerful blessing of the higher realms, or from the high existence, you may say. It doesn't really matter, because your logical mind doesn't need to actually be a part of it. And you don't need to believe or disbelieve. It's just connecting to the presence. And if you feel called to experience deep healing from different ancestral curses, negative transmissions, again, transmission could have been sent over bloodlines towards you at any point of time. Time here doesn't matter, because when you connect to the higher frequency dissolves and transcends any timelines. So it all is happening at this very moment. And by watching it once or several times, you are able to dissolve any types of snake curses made by your ancestors, so because of ancestral activities in the past, any kind of negative occult afflictions, some planetary positions, negative planetary positions of karmic nature, which are connected to your astrological imprint. So it's not about the current transits, it's more about your current birth. And if any of you have experienced some kind of curses in this life, or you feel like your bloodline has been energetically afflicted. Energetically afflicted means that the corruption is on an energetic level. So your energy body is afflicted. There is distortion in terms of conscious stream. So some parts of your being are limited or afflicted in other ways, and that's why you feel misaligned, imbalanced, and perhaps afflicted also on the physical level. So this transmission is going to help these people who come across this. And with time, you're going to learn to cultivate this high frequency within yourselves. So this transmission is going to bring deeper alignment within your being and dissolve any afflictions, low frequency residues, and the flow of negative thoughts or emotions. So if you are tormented by certain spirits, usually you are in a spiritual / physical or energetic prison. And if it's your time to go, this transmission is going to affect you positively and will announce your release. If you're still to do your time, this transmission is not going to do anything. When you are in a spiritual prison, the only way you can do is to contemplate your nature, the nature you perceive within yourself now. And very often we are, while afflicted, delusional about who we are and what we are, because we are afflicted by parasitic energy on subtle and physical levels. So, and we are going to stay afflicted as long as we continue cultivating that type of energy from within. Now, for those people who have realized that, who have, I would say, repented, who have understood how this negative energy has been operating through their own consciousness and body, and they have tried to refine themselves, so these people will find this transmission very helpful and I would say life-changing. This is the blessing of the higher beings, immortals, which exist in the collective level. They don't need to be known, they're not individual, they're not fame or money driven, so it doesn't really matter. But it's definitely important for us to know that we are connecting to something true, pure, and higher. And the only way to know that is instant recognition, the recognition of the soul. Your soul will recognize this frequency and will see that this is the way for it to free itself. So once you recognize it within, you become awakened. Once you become awakened, you start dissolving all the patterns that are limiting, distortive, and corrupt. To heal means to acquire balance. When you acquire balance, you're blissful. You're vibrant. You're free from thoughts or any type of emotions. You're just there within your body, dwelling blissfully. Cultivating life in silence, or shining through the authentic self-expression. Your cells will vibrate you will break through genetic corruption. Your nadis will start vibrating differently. Your channels will shine from within. If it's your time to be free from all the snake curses, from the curses of the past, from all the soul ties with corrupt lineages demonic spirituality. Demonic means limiting the potential higher soul that you are, if you are that, because otherwise you won't come across it. You'll be free from guilt, shame, negative thoughts, fearful thoughts. You experience peace and restore your authentic being. All your energy centers will align. And bliss of awakening is going to dawn. All the occult afflictions dissolving. Imbalances, distortions, corruption of the bloodlines, maternal, paternal dissolving. And the power of the high being is taking over, transmuting all the genetic limitations, regenerating cells, channels, lining all the centers. And healing. So that you can return and restore your natural being. Regeneration is a return. Freedom from curses and disease. Disease is a return to life with a capital L. Awakening is the restoration of awareness about life with a capital L. Youth is the connection with life with a capital L. So that's what spirituality is for, to being connected, nurtured, supported by that life from within, free from dogmas, from ideologies, from distortions, from social constructs and religious constructs of the man-made reality, from the emotional context of the man-made reality, because none of this is a part of who you truly are, your authentic self. And it's not about what anyone says. It's about being. When you're aligned with life with a capital L, you're regenerating. You're free from disease, aka full of life, ageless being, highly intelligent, aligned, balanced, blissful, vigorous, vibrating life, free from a need to be stimulated or looking for means to reconnect with that life artificially. That is real spirituality. That is the higher spiritual or divine power where we are able to connect to this life without crutches, without overstimulation of our nervous system in any shape or form, without entertainment, just through surrender. And when the time is right, when time is our friend, and when death is our friend, the real death, which is the eternal life or the door to eternal life. You can't perish, you can't decay, you can't age. Aging is a disease. Longevity is a sign of spiritual alignment. Health, which is balance and alignment. And that is known as the only true original yoga. If you want to age, decay, and rot prematurely, waste your time on dead words, scriptures without experience, and life which is limited. If you want to live, embrace life from the capital L, from within. Feel it. It's being transmitted to you here. If you know your corruption, admit it to yourself and let go. Release it and embrace life with a capital L. And you'll find the way, the path within your own being to that eternal life, to the existence beyond the man-made reality, human limitations and timelines. This is the wisdom of all the immortals. Despite their forms, appearances, or no appearances on this earthly realm. This is the original spirituality. This is the spirituality of the golden age, of the beginning of the cycle. It doesn't have a tag. It doesn't have a name, but it's recognized by frequency. All it holds is frequency. You cannot copy it. You cannot imitate it. It will shatter you. If you try, you want to be free. Free yourself with humility by realizing that which holds you in bondage. Stop fooling around, deluding yourself, projecting, searching outside of self, looking for salvation, for people. Look for frequency. Surrender into it and drink the nectar of eternal life from the inexhaustible source of energy within yourselves. The truth hurts, but it also liberates. This is spiritual awakening. The emergence of the truth, the bliss, peace, out of the dirt, out of limitations, out of corruption. Love dissolves the falsehood. if you still are awake during this transmission, you have a chance. Be healed, be awakened, be transformed, and free from limitations, because you are, as a soul, always free, have always been free, and always are going to be free. The point and the purpose is the alignment of that freedom of the soul with the physical emanation. And that's where the challenge lies. May all the challenges and obstacles be shattered, and the blessing of the soul and the higher being be perceived.